it is, I know I don't wanna forget it. Second, is this my second chance at finding love?
Hi, and welcome to From the Heart. My name is Tammy, and today we are going to be doing a bee theme folio. It's going to have 3 pages, a couple of tabs, and these are just some papers that I have chosen for this project that I thought went really well together. These are some journal pages that's going to be added into the middle section. That little zigzag page there is the middle section, and I believe this is the front section. Nope, that's the back section. That part right there is the back section, and that's the back tab. So for this project, I'll link it. It's got 3 main pages, and it's got 4 tabs. Here I am just attaching the pages together. You can use stronger glue, but for this project, because it's personal, I just chose to use Elmer's glue. It worked fine. Here I am applying glue to 3 sides because I want it to be a pocket here. I made it a little thicker on the bottom so that I can have something for it to attach to. Also, I didn't want that tab to go too deep into the pocket, and so it'll be just a little bit smaller than the actual journal, which I think is really cute. So that is the first page, that is the middle page, and this is the last page. And I'm just cleaning up some of the little glue that squeezed out. And no, that's not the front cover, that is the back cover. And I just basically glued this panel down to it. It is printed on both sides, and I do believe that was a mistake. That was just what happened with that page. You can print all your pages double-sided if you can't decide on which one is the prettiest one for you. Then you can decide once you make your journal. So I'm just gluing that down and securing it really, really well. And this entire journal is 6.5 by 5. Although I think next time when I make it, I'm gonna do 5.5 because it was a little wide for me. I mean, no, I'm gonna do 5. It's 5.5 wide by tall. Wait, what is it? It's 11 tall, and it is 5.5 wide. So I folded it. So the next time I will cut it down and make it 10 instead of 11. So it'll be 5 wide. I found it was a little too wide for me. I didn't like that. Okay, so this is the front of it, and I just glued down one of the tabs that I made. A quick little flip through to see if I like it. That is the middle journal pages. So cute. I got all of these papers from Creative Fabrica. I have a yearly subscription for them, and it's like $47 a year. They have so many designs. Like, if you can think of it, it's really there at Creative Fabrica. I really enjoy having that subscription. It makes life so much easier. For $47 a year, I splurge on it because I use it all the time. I had to buy like extra storage just so I can store all the things that I was downloading from them. They have so much. Okay, so this is an inside panel that I printed off. This little bee thing, it was just really doing it for me. So very cute. And these inside panels, they're just cut a little bit shorter, and I think they're like 4.75 by, what is it, 5.5 or something like that. It's just a little bit smaller. I did have all of this recorded when I was making the journal. However, most of my shots were not in frame, and so I have to do this voiceover because I had to cut a lot of it out. This is like my first time shooting the video of me doing it, and so just bear with me, guys, and I promise it will get better each time. So yeah, these are some pockets that I am putting on, and I'm just trying to decide which color that I want on top. And because there's so much yellow, I went with having the turquoise on top. And I made all of these pockets, and I actually cut everything out using my Cricut machine. I went through and added a shape to the sides so that I can get the little score line there where it flips, and I just added a shape and cut it out of my square, and that's how I got that little pocket thing. I would do a tutorial on how to make the little tabs and pockets for Cricut. I'll do a tutorial on that. I actually have one, but not using this material. I'll do another one more updated. And I'm just smoothing it down with my bone folder so everything lays flat. And now here I have discovered that my panel that goes here is not covering up the inside of the tabs. Now if you like that, that is totally fine. You can just leave them, but it was bothering me, so I had to put them underneath, because really that was the whole point of having this panel here on this one, is to cover up those flaps. And so to leave them exposed was gonna bother me, so I took them up. Luckily the glue hadn't dried that much, because on this one it was like, you know, it was a struggle. And I think I did tear some of the page, and I had to start from the other side, but I got it off and it wasn't too bad. I just, you know, smoothed it over and it was fine. So I lined it up properly. That was some kind of little something, I don't know what that was, but it was fast. Okay, and so now I'm just lining the edges up so it doesn't so that it's even at the top and the bottom. And I don't know how I missed the right side lining that one up, but somehow I did. And so I'm just getting those tabs down. I do plan on decorating the inside of the tabs either with pockets or another panel, but for this part I would recommend that you double print on your panels. I don't know how that got mixed up, because I knew that was in my head that I wanted to do that, but I did not do that. So I would double print on those panels, or either just print out another panel to go with your tabs if you don't have a double-sided printer. But I'll add something, maybe pockets or something to those, and make them really cute. I did some decorating at the end for this, but I have not finished decorating the entire journal. I'll probably make another video, because I did print out a lot of ephemera for this journal. However, the video was running past an hour, and so I said I'll make a part 2 for decorating my spring journal. And also I wanted to record me actually journaling in it too. I think that would be nice, because I don't really do a lot of words. It's all like doodles and cutesy things like that, so I'll probably record. So that turned out really nice. Once I got everything lined up, I'm gonna have to remember that the panel is to hide those pockets, but it turned out really nice, and I really did enjoy the outcome of that page. Those bees are so very cute to me. Okay, and so here we have the pockets. That's why I was gluing on those 3 sides. They are pockets, and those pages are pockets as well. Those journal pages, they're pockets as well. And this, what you see me doing right now, I'm sliding this tab into the pocket, but I'm not gluing the pocket closed. I'm just gluing the tab into the inside of the pocket. That way I don't need another panel on the back side to hide the little hinge. So I'm bringing in some more colors to try to balance out all of this yellow and brightness just a tad bit. And so I printed out, this is another paper from Creative Fabrica, And I'm just going to cut it into strips because I want to make some tabs. Tabs are really cute. And so I ordered this tab maker from Amazon, and I think it was like $11. And so I want to make some tabs, and I think these are like an inch or half inch tabs that I'm going to be making. So I'm just cutting that white border off. Don't need that, but I will save that piece of paper for something else down the road. Pretty sure I found a use for it. So yeah, I'm going about an inch in, and once I cut this, I'm going to fold it in half, and that'll give me my tab. If you don't fold it, you'll just have one, and then you'd have to cut another one and then sandwich them together. But if you fold your paper in half, like I've done, let's see if I've done it. That's the little thing I got from Amazon for like $11. Yeah, I'm folding it in half so that when I cut it, it will be a folded tab that I can just slide over. You can do them individually if you want to. Let's say you have two different pages, and you want one side of your tab that'll be showing when you flip it over to be one design, and then the front of it to be another one. Then I would just cut them individually and glue them together. That way they will match each page that you have. But for this journal, I like this for both pages. It just went together. And so you want to turn the folded end in and then snap your cut. And they turned out so cute in hindsight. And you'll see when I make my other ones that instead of the hearts going horizontal, I turn my paper a different way, and so that my hearts can be sitting vertical. But this little machine is a lifesaver because even though I have a Cricut, I could easily cut my own tabs out have the machine cut it out. But this was just so much more convenient because I hadn't planned on making these hearts. I was going to use the paper for something else, maybe pockets or tickets or something like that. But I thought as I was going along with this project, that would be really cute. And so because I had this little cutter, I didn't have to go back into the program. I could just, cut it right on the spot and place them where I wanted them to be. And it was like no fuss, no muss. And so even though I have a cutter machine, sometimes I really enjoy having the convenience of those little handheld cutters. And I'm definitely going to be buying some more. I have my eyes set on some circle cutters, and I'm definitely going to be looking into getting those real soon, because sometimes when I have pockets, I just want to go in and cut the pocket out right on the spot, like with the journal page. And I don't really plan, I can plan it out, but I don't really want to plan out having to do that when I'm making the journal, because sometimes the mood hits you and you just say, I just need a little circle punch here. So I definitely want to buy those. And I'm trying to convince myself that I'm not buying something that I already have with the Cricut, because the convenience is unmatched. Like, I need a handheld punch. And this is me just rounding out the corners for these tabs. And I think I got that little handheld punch from Hobby Lobby. I had to take that off because I couldn't get in that corner very well with that tab on there. So yeah, I'm just rounding those out. It just made it a little bit cuter somehow. I don't know why. My eye just liked it. Then I'm just gonna go in and reattach those. And I think I ended up adding those little tabs to all of the tabs that I had put on there already. Oh, I forgot that I rounded the corners. I must have not rounded all the corners, did I? Because I must have. I guess I did. All the corners for the whole journal. Yep, I sure did. And I pre-inked the edges of everything before I glued it together, because sometimes if I get any glue on the paper, it won't ink well. It'll just it'll just miss where the glue is. It won't really stick. And so I find it a lot easier to just go ahead and ink the edges before you glue it together. Plus, you can get into all the little nooks and crannies a lot easier. So I like doing that beforehand. Now, I don't do all of my ephemera that way because sometimes I don't want to ink on the ephemera, and so what I'll do is I may want like maybe a marker outline or something like that, and so I just wait until I'm actually putting the journal together before I do it. It just makes it easier to be spontaneous. Like I enjoy having my journal planned out to a certain extent. Like I want to know how many pages I'm going to have, and I want to know how many tabs I'm going to have. But everything else, I just want to allow my creative energy to flow while I'm putting the journal together. If everything's planned out beforehand, it kind of gets a little, I don't know, like stale for me. I like to be able to still make the journal when I'm making the journal. If y'all know what I mean. And if I have any crafters that's out there watching this, you guys know exactly what I mean. You do not want to take the fun out of creating the journals by having everything planned out. I'm definitely a half and half kind of spontaneous crafter. I like to be like, ooh, that's a good idea. Let's try that. For most of my projects, it's convenient to know how many pages you have. Sometimes I'm like, oh, you know what? I plan too many pages, and I want to take some of the pages out, but the plan is already in place at that point. Especially for this one, 3 pages is kind of in the middle for me. I think the next one that I'll do will probably be 2 pages because 3 pages, I was ready to do something else. Honestly, by the time I had gotten to the end of this, I think something else that helps too is if you have a lot of things that are the same, it makes your journal more cohesive. And here I have a lot of different elements that I was trying to match up, and that takes a lot of energy. But if you have a lot of the same things, then it just makes your journal flow a little bit better, and it makes it easier to put things where they need to go for each page. But if you have a lot of different elements, it's not as easy. Your brain has to work a lot harder to piece it all together. And so for me, I don't end up having as much fun if I have too many elements. So I think for next time I may keep it a lot simpler with the designs. But I kept seeing so many cute bee theme papers on Filmora that I could not stop myself from pulling papers. And so I'm glad that I only ended up with like the pattern papers and only a few colors, because it was really hard trying to purge the papers that I was going to use in this journal. And even now it's still like a lot going on. But I think it still turned out really cute. Here I'm just trying to decide like, do I want to add the black and white to the outside pages instead of just the tabs? And I decided to use this paper. This is vellum, and it's got some I don't know what you call those things, those hearts. They're like gold foil hearts on them. And here I'm just trying to fold them, and I think my first fold was the horizontal, and then I thought about it that when I cut them out, the hearts are still going to be horizontal, and I was like, I don't think I want to do them that way. And so I said, well, yeah, if I turn them this way, they'll be upright, which they were, and they turned out really, really cute. I folded more paper than I needed on this one, but I guess it's okay, because I'm with the frugalness. I don't want to waste any papers. I'm just trying to line it up so I can actually get a heart here. And this side of the paper had smaller hearts, so I would actually be able to punch a heart instead of just having cutting it off. I didn't want to do that, so I just refolded again. so I can get those little hearts. That one has little hearts too. I don't know, it just didn't work out as well. You'll see here. See, now you can see the tops of the hearts versus on the bottom end. Now it's really after getting those hearts. I think they turned out really, really well though. And see, when you unfold them, you have both. And I think I'm gonna flip. Yeah, I'm gonna flip that over because it's. There we go. Really cute. Really, really cute. And then I just go in and glue all those pages, not pages, those tabs down. I really have fallen in love with tabs. Like, I love, love, love to see a tab. I'm gonna make I'm probably gonna do like a tab journal with like nothing but tabs. Pull out tabs, flip up tabs, flip down tabs, folder tabs. Like, the whole thing will be just all tabs. I really do enjoy having those tabs. They are a lot of fun. And I just go through and put this on all of the main pages. I didn't put any on the writing pages, but I have something else really cute planned for that. Actually, I won't even say planned because I didn't plan it, but once I saw it, I was like, yes, this is perfect. I'm definitely doing this. And so I did some spontaneous fussy cuts and put those on there. I wanted to stagger these because I thought it looked really cute staggered. Number one, let's just start there. I thought it was cute staggered. And it was also easy to like pick your page up, so I liked it for that too. Since this, I'm just putting this together, the glue was sticking to like all the pages and to everything, so it was hard for me to like pull the things up. That was annoying a little bit. I didn't think I was gonna like one on the front page, but when I put it there, I was like, ooh, yes, this definitely goes here. Definitely. And I'm glad I didn't start with the top, because having it up front would have been a little weird. So I'm glad that I started from the back first. It gave it a dimension. Really, really cute there. I'm trying to remember where I got this vellum paper from. I think I ordered it from Amazon. Yeah, I think I ordered this paper from Amazon, and I only got like 3 little squares of it. But what I'm thinking of doing is they sell the plain vellum paper, and you can print on vellum with your inkjet printer. And so I'm more than likely I'm gonna just order. And here I have glued the page, this pocket. I've glued this pocket closed with this tab, and so I just gotta take that off and put it on the inside of the pocket so that I can have access to the entire pocket. Just be mindful when you have pockets, the things that you have to adjust for the pockets. I just made a little adjustment there. I think it was fine. Fine. And I'm just smoothing it on the surface because you see how it got all topsy-turvy and wanted to be all wavery. But if you were using fabric tack, I'm pretty sure you wouldn't have this problem. This is water-based glue. It really does a number. You just have to know how to work with it. Okay, and so those are the tabs for that. You see everything still sticking. It's a little wet still. But once it dries, everything will open smoothly and be good to go. All right, I think we finally reached the decorative part of the program. Thank you guys so much for sticking by. If you would like to, please subscribe to my channel and hit the thumbs up button if you think this journal is as cute as. Okay, so now I have found some decorations. I printed this out using Cricut. I got the bees from Creative Fabrica, and then I put them over into Canva to in a what was it, 30 by 30 page, so that the resolution would be high enough. When I put it over into Cricut, it wouldn't give me an error message. So that's how I like to do my stickers when I have those pages. And then I created a sticker on that, and I just put them all together instead of doing them individual stickers. And sometimes they will overlap if you have a border, and I'm just cutting that border right off of them. And I think this is the part where I decided that I wanted tabs also for my journal pages, and I saw those cute little bees, and I was like, yes, you guys totally want a job. You guys are going to be tabs. And they were all so very cute, and I found 3 different ones, although those 2 fat ones kind of look the same, but they're different. They were white on the backs. I didn't double print those, and so I wanted a little backing that wasn't white. So I just found another little scrap paper, glued it to the back of it, and created some color back there. It wasn't like an elaborate design, although now that I'm thinking, I wish I would have added one of those pattern ones to the back, but it still worked out fine. I inked the edges of all those little bees just so that it wouldn't be so like stark white. It was kind of getting on my nerves. I didn't like it being so white, so I just went in with some brown. I think that's coffee stained or something like that. Yeah, it is. Y'all see that little bug? It is summertime here, and so a lot of the little like wood mites or something, I don't know, they are starting to come out. And so I'm in my art studio, and they're in here too. They need to find them somewhere else to be, because that was getting on my nerves. I caught that one. The other one, I think he got away. They're so teeny tiny. I was like, I don't know what y'all want here. Like, find you somewhere else to be. This is not your home. Anyway, so now I'm just gluing those bees to some cardstock that I have. I think it's cardstock that I had from making this the panels or something. And I'm just fussy cutting those out. I wouldn't have had to do that, but I wanted some color on the back. It was just too white. I guess I could have inked the backs, but that just wouldn't do. So I had the bright idea to fussy cut this. And I do not fussy cut regularly. I allow Cricut to do that because it's a very tedious task, and I just do not enjoy fussy cutting, and I definitely would not fussy cut a large number of little doodads like this. No thanks. I do not enjoy fussy cutting ephemera. Like, no. I've seen ladies on here, they just sit down in front of whatever entertainment they choose and just will fussy cut and fussy cut away. But me, no thanks. No thank you. I will leave that to Cricut. This is why I purchased a Cricut, so she can do all my fussy cutting for me, because the way my mind is set up, it will be edges everywhere. Paper will be left, wings will be cut off. Like, no, I don't have the patience to fussy cut. So yeah, that turned out really cute. Look how cute that is. I'm so glad I had this idea. the decorating part here, and I'm just gonna choose some pieces that I think look the best on here as far as color, what's gonna fit. I'm auditioning pieces here and there, trying to, you know, get my eyes to like what I'm seeing here. And so you guys can just watch this. I'm not gonna do much more talking here. I got all these pieces from Creative Fabrica, and I just cut them out with my Cricut machine. A few of these tabs are hand stamped, and I got the stamps from Amazon, and I just went in and made a few tags. That sunflower word I actually got from Dollar Tree, and I just put all those pieces together to make that. So there you go, guys. You guys can watch me create this decoration on this page.
Been falling for you knee deep. I'm losing my mind, but you don't wanna see me. You're playing for time. I know it's alright. I'm bringing you everything you need in your life. Oh, I can't decide if you might be everything I need in my life. Cause I've been falling for you knee deep. Been losing my mind, but you don't wanna see me. You're playing for time. I know it's alright. I'm bringing you everything you need in your life. Oh, I can't decide if you might be everything I need in my life. falling for your knees.